Hey, how you doing, guys? Recently, this is my third tutorial for the Nutscript coding guide. Sorry I've been busy lately. Just been doing a lot of stuff, uploading and role-playing currently in different games. But I figured, I got a lot of good feedback on my other coding guides, and I'd figure, maybe I could do something that would, at least help. So I figured that maybe, I didn't cover this, so maybe I could help you with this. So pretty much, the wiki and the plugin. Or the plugins, sorry. So pretty much you can go on here, and then there is the Gmod Wiki. So Nutscript, pretty much it's kind of a different coding language, but different. I just repeated myself, but um, let's just say Nutscript is a base language off of Lua. So Gary's mod has this base language, and there is also Nutscript language, and you have to learn Nutscript language or at least Gary's mod language to actually learn Nutscript language. So the main thing that we're going to be using is in global. So if you go to wiki.garysmod.com, will be in the description. If you scroll all the way down, here, let's just search for it. There should be player. And then Nutscript goes off of game mode and mostly shared and server side. If you don't know what this means, that usually the all blue means server, and shared means blue and orange, and those are indicators on what it is. But pretty much this is what you're going to be using. So let's say GM player death, you could add a function. So plugins. So let's just go over here, plugins, and then you can see a lot of stuff here. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a new folder. Let's just say I don't know. Maybe permadeath. This is already a plugin, by the way. But pretty much what we're gonna do is we're going inside this folder. We're going to create a new text document, and then we're going to put two underscores, or actually, never mind, sorry, it's just a habit. sh underscore plugin dot lua. Make sure everything is that exact spelling, or else it won't recognize it. And then click yes, and then open it. Use Sublime. I like to use Visual Studio Code as well, but stuff like that. So let's get to recognizing the plugins. So a plugin adds features that extends the features of Nutscript. So pretty much, so we can put plugin.name and make sure this is in parentheses, and make it perma death, or name it whatever your plugin is. And you can do plugin author, and then put your name. So Callaway is weird, and then plugin.disk, which is short for description, and then you can put in parentheses just like a default Nutscript plugin. So pretty much the base game mode is done. It's recognizing the plugin, and it is ready. It's ready to be used on the server, but we need to add functions to it. So pretty much, if you don't know what functions are, I'm just going to introduce you to this now. But the wiki, the Nutscript wiki, I tend to use two wikis. I use the nutscript.mirhees.org, and also the Nutscript GitHub wiki, because sometimes both of them aren't updated at all. And these two will be included inside the description. But these have, if not everything, and they are also like the Gary's Mod wiki, and only if they were updated. But pretty much everyone uses these, and you don't have to be ashamed to use these, because even I use these. They're very helpful if you forget something. They're just really helpful to have open. But let's just go ahead and say developing plugin, and this has a thing. So they have a default thing. So pretty much it explains it right over here, but if you need a visual representation, But you know, the plugin prefix allows us to tell Nutscript that we are extending the functions, just like I said. But pretty much, like I said, there is a total different language. So like nut.config.add. We will be getting more involved in this, but what we do want to focus on is function plugin. Now, this is the thing that extends the kind of things. So function plugin, and then after this is the base thing you need to say, because this recognizes that you're adding under the basic game modes, and just like you saw, GM player death, this is what you're taking off of. So you can GM player death, replace GM with plugin. That's all you need to do for Nutscript, because it needs to recognize it as a Nutscript, and it usually doesn't tend to use regular Gmod Wiki or commands to use it. And just like I said on there, you need to use plugin. So function player death, and like I said, it already has it right there. And then you just follow this, which isn't really helpful, like I said. But you can go all the way down here, and you can just find out what exactly this does. I'm not really gonna get too inside this. But this was just a kind of helpful wiki slash plugin help. So all you have to do is just save, and then on your next restart, it should be saved. And this is all you have to do for plugins. There are also plugins on the Nutscript Discord, and if you go to here, Nutscript Mirrors, or actually here, hold on. If you search around for it, I will include the Discord. But I think it's on here. All you have to do, click this, and then continue to external site. Here you go, nutscript.net. And then if you go to the, here, let's just go on here. So continue. If you do want to continue developing Nutscript further, you might have to do this. So all you have to do, this is the regular Nutscript. So all you have to do is go to content, and then it has different content that you can download. And all these people have developed content for Nutscript specifically, like NS plugins, Nutscript plugins, all different stuff that you can include in your server. And all you have to do is just drag it inside here, and it will recognize it. If you did like this, please give a like and comment. It shows me that you want more. And I'd love to keep doing this because I know a lot of people have troubles coding Nutscript. I will keep making more tutorials and going more in depth onto adding and creating a schema. Yeah, without further ado, I will see you later. Goodbye.